Hello, my name is Gabby. I use she, they pronouns, and I'm the club events coordinator at the Club Hub. Today, I am going to give you a quick tour through the Western Involvement Network, or WIN, which is where all of the web pages of active clubs and departments can be found. On WIN, clubs can fill out forms as well as post events and articles, and those aspects I will be showing you today. I will also teach you how to manage your club's organization page. So without further ado, let's get started. There are a couple different ways you can access WIN. The first way is by going to MyWestern. I have it bookmarked right on my search bar, but you can just type in MyWestern www and it should take you directly to this page. And then you can simply click the WIN button in between Canvas and Handshake, and it'll take you directly to the home page of WIN. Another way you can access it is by typing win www in your search bar, and it'll be the first result that pops up, and then you just click it and it'll take you straight to the home page. So now that we're on the home page of WIN, I'm going to give you a breakdown of what you'll see. At the top, there's usually two announcements. They changed throughout the quarters depending on what's going on. So right now there's a upcoming deadline for nominations for a student teaching award, as well as an announcement advertising the new Waves platform, which is a website where people that are interested in connecting with the community more can find volunteer opportunities. And below that, you'll see two event sections, all events and recommended events. All events, the title explains what it is. It's all the events that are coming up that have been posted to WIN by different organizations. This can be departments, offices, or clubs. And then recommended events are catered specifically to your preferences. So you can edit preferences here and you can select different interests. Like you see, I've selected arts and music, cultural, and social events. That's just what is most meaningful to me. As you scroll down, you'll notice there's a My Organization section, and that basically shows all of the web pages you're a part of. So, for example, I work at the club activities office and we have our own web page, so that pops up on my organizations list. Additionally, I'm a kinesiology major, so I joined kinesiology club before even applying to the major. And so now that's on my organizations list. At the very bottom, you'll notice two sections. There's latest news, which are newsletters or announcements posted by different clubs and organizations. For example, at the top, there's our most recent edition of Club Hub News, as well as there's an international volunteering opportunity through the Community Service Center, and it looks like there's a new exhibit through Western Libraries. On the right of latest news, there's our campus links section, which can take you to a multitude of different external websites that are still a part of Western, like LGBTQ plus Western, Associated Students, the Viking Union, Campus Recreation. And if you're doing more administrative stuff, such as filling out forms, you can also access our expenditure request and our travel form through these links. So yeah, that's the homepage. Okay, now I'm going to walk you through our navigation panel on the left-hand side of the WIN. So if you open it up, you'll see everything that I just broke down for you, including a couple new tabs. So if you click events, for example, you'll see everything that has been posted that is upcoming, but you can also look at what has happened in the past. You can type in keywords to get more specifics. So like let's say I'm interested in watching a movie on campus. Looks like there's quite a few movie activities happening throughout the next few weeks. You can also look for a specific day, like what if I'm interested in seeing what's happening on the 13th of this month? Then I can scroll through and see if there's anything I want to participate in that day. You can also break it down further between AS or student engagement or the Western departments, or there's various themes that you can filter through as well as categories and different perks such as free food or free stuff. If you go back to the navigation panel and you click organizations, it'll show you all of the active web pages of WIN. This isn't just limited to clubs, this is also including various offices and departments, including student engagement offices like AMP or CUGS. You can do the same thing that I did in events. You can search up specific keywords. You can also select the various branches that are available and different categories. You can also register if you're interested in starting a club. This is where you would start that application process. You click register an organization, click register a new organization, and then it'll take you to this form that you should really read the instructions for and then begin filling it out. If you're interested in learning more about how to start a club, you can always stop by our office or email clubs@ww.edu. There's also the news section, like I mentioned before. You can see all past articles or announcements. And again, you can filter that out further. There's also a form section where there's forms that are e-sign forms like our expenditure requests or our travel forms, but there are also forms through WIN. For example, if you're a club and you're trying to get some extra funding, there's an application that you can fill out. If you're planning an event, there's an event planning checklist that you need to submit ahead of time. If you're trying to get services through the Publicity Center, there's quite a few different forms that you can fill out. Again, if you have any questions, you can come into the office or email us. And just to finish this off, just like on the homepage, there's also an organization section. If you have permissions to edit those organizations you're a part of, you'll see a little gear on the side where you can manage different aspects of those pages. And then there's also the campus links at the very bottom. Well, that is all I have to show you today as far as navigating WIN. If you have any questions or you want to know more about different forms, about how to start a club, how to manage your organization page, you can always reach out to us through clubs@ww.edu, or you can stop by our office in Viking Union 425 Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Thank you so much. Bye.